for another All About That Bump series video. I was going to say this is the last one, but technically labor and delivery will be the last one. But you guys, this is my last vlog. Well, pregnancy vlog. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's finally, you know, here, and wow. So let's get into the video because there's lots to talk about. Okay, so you guys, as you know, I am 39 weeks. I'm actually 39 weeks and 2 days because day one is on Friday and yesterday was Friday, so today is Saturday. We are making progress. My little girl is going to be here on Monday. Like, that's crazy. I'm so excited. I'm more excited for tomorrow because then I feel like it feels more real because it's the day before. So I have to stop eating like 8 hours before my surgery. So I'm just going to not eat after 8 o'clock and just go to bed. Because I know me, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll get hungry or thirsty and I can't have anything. Like even if I had like literally a nibble of toast, it will set my cesarean back 2 hours. Like they do not play it serious because if for some reason they have to put you to sleep or they have to do, you know, like an emergency surgery, which mine is planned, but you know, even if they have to do that, eating anything can really mess it up because it can increase like the amount of blood you lose, and if you feel more nauseous, there's just a lot of stuff that goes into it, so they just don't want you eating, okay? And that's usually standard for any surgery, so I'm pretty familiar with it. And the good thing is my surgery is early. My surgery is at 7:15. Let's see, we have to be there by 5 though. We have to get admitted by 5 and we have to go to the emergency room. So I think I said in a previous vlog, we're gonna probably leave the house about 4:15 because it won't take us that long to get there, especially with it being that early. There shouldn't be that much traffic, I'd hope. And then we're gonna go to the emergency room, and from there they'll take us to labor and delivery, and then we'll get admitted, and it'll be at 7:15, so it'll be nice because we can kind of just sleep like Dad and I. But there'll probably be so much adrenaline just making sure, like, okay, do we have everything? Do we got all our snacks and all this stuff? I'm super excited. This week has actually been really fun. I know I said in my last one that I didn't know if this week was going to go fast or not. And it's funny because it has and it hasn't. I feel like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it seemed like it was taking forever. And then my husband actually had doctor appointments on Thursday. So that kind of made Thursday go fast. And then, of course, yesterday is our anniversary. So what we did is we actually did an earlier date, which was really nice because my husband works today and then he works tomorrow, the day before we have our daughter. But for him to get a full 2 weeks off, he needed like a certain amount of hours. So he's working today and tomorrow. But the good thing is he still gets off at like 5. So that'll still be like plenty of time. So what we did was we dropped my youngest off at daycare, and then we dropped my oldest off with my aunt, and then I actually still had my last doctor's appointment yesterday, which went really great. She's strong and healthy. He was saying she was a little before, now he thinks she may be like 8'4", and I'm just like, ah! But you know what, my second was 8'9", so it's fine. I love chubby babies as long as she's happy and healthy. Though Dad and I are thinking like 7'5". That's what we're saying, like 7'4", 7'5". So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see how much she weighs, but I just can't wait to see her. I feel like even though it's Saturday and then yes, tomorrow Sunday and then boom, you have her Monday morning, I feel like, okay, it's still only Saturday. Seems like each day is literally just dragging along. But you know what, my cousin's coming today, which is really exciting. Her and her daughters are coming today. And that'll be really fun for the boys because they'll get to play. I feel like that'll make the time go by because we're having fun. And then, of course, my mom and my grandma and my other 2 little cousins, they're coming tomorrow. So that'll be really nice. And then, boom, we're having her. So having things happen, I feel like speeds it up because that's how it sped up my whole pregnancy. There was always so much going on. It was really fun yesterday. My husband and I, after we dropped my oldest son off, we went to the doctor's appointment and then we went to the movies. Actually, no, we went out to eat first because we had time until the movie started. So we went to Mazatlan Mexican restaurant, and I was like, oh, because I got arroz con pollo, which is my favorite. And I felt so bad because every time I go to a Mexican restaurant, I swear that I'm going to get something different. That's like my go-to dish, like no matter where I go. I like trying it to see how it tastes and different ones. And then not only that, but with being pregnant too, like it's safe. You know what I mean? It doesn't have a whole bunch of stuff that may affect her. So, and it was delicious. And I got corn tortillas and I got pico de gallo and salsa. And I was like, yes, keep it coming. And then after that, we went and saw Girls Trip, which we're a week late. And it's so funny because a lot of people are like, your husband's going to go with you? And I'm like, yeah, you know, that's what we're doing for our anniversary. He's gonna treat me to girls trip. Hilarious. Like, so funny. I could not stop. Tiffany, I don't even know how you say it. Is it like Tiffany Hardish or whatever? She's a freaking hot mess. Okay, like I can't. And then Jada actually had me rolling because you know, like Jada has her funny. Girl brought me back to my Peaches days when she socked old girl and was like, mine wore off. I was like, yes, Peaches. For anybody who doesn't know, Peaches is from Low Down Dirty Shame with Keenan Ivory Wayans. That's a classic. If y'all don't know, y'all better get on it and go watch it. Freaking hilarious. But anyways, it was such a good movie. I was not expecting to see an old man penis. Was not expecting to see that at all. So I was like, oh, okay. And my husband's just like, bro. So that probably made me laugh even more because of that. But other than that, like, the movie was so funny, and I want to go to New Orleans so bad just because of the culture and the food, and I hear different reviews. Like, I hear everyone loves the culture, but I hear some people are, like, biased on the food. So, I don't know, but regardless, I want to go because just to have a good time, okay? But I'll be going when I'm not pregnant, obviously. So yeah, that was fantastic. We had an amazing anniversary, and my hubby surprised me with a beautiful bouquet of roses, and I had 5 because it was our 5-year wedding anniversary. Now, we've been together, we're going on 11 years this December, but it'll be 5 years that we've been married, and it was beautiful. We had a great time, and I did my makeup, honey, because I haven't done my makeup in a while, but I was like, no, I gotta be my face for this, girl, because after that, I'm just gonna be chilling. So, it was amazing, and then I'm excited for today, for my cousin to come, like I said, and then my mom and them to come, and Monday we'll be here. And my husband and I, we talked about it, and we did agree. I think I mentioned this a little bit in a previous video, but we did agree that we're just going to keep it intimate. It's going to be grandparents, godparents, and siblings. Like, that's it. You know, because we don't want a whole bunch of people in the hospital. We really want to just enjoy this time with her, spend time with her, and have it just be really intimate. And then even when we get home, my husband's off for 2 weeks, so for that 2 weeks, we're not going to have any visitors. It's just going to be us, and then obviously, like, whoever's here to help, like, family. But I don't want to have to entertain someone, like, as soon as I come home from the hospital, because even though they're coming to see the baby, like, I'm going to be in pain, I'm going to be recovering, and I don't want people in and out of my house. Like, it's just being real. And by then, at least the baby will be 2 weeks old. She'll be a little bit older, because I don't need 20,000 people all up in her face in less than 4 days. Like, it's not happening. So we agreed on that, and I'm glad, because it's just nice to be able to have it intimate and just be with her by ourselves and with her brothers and really just enjoy this new family dynamic, because I don't know, like, we always just did it differently before, and I get it, like, I know, you know, she's our first girl and stuff, but that's just what we want, and I'm excited that we're both on the same page about that, because I think it's important. I believe, yeah, we'll be in the hospital for a full 3 days, so we'll leave probably around, like, noon on Thursday, yeah, because I think that's, like, when they have checkout time, since we're having her Monday morning, so we'll say Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we'll leave, like, later Thursday, I believe. I was almost going to push it and be like, no, I'm going to stay Friday, but I'm sure we'll be fine. And they work with us, so if for some reason something changed, then we'll leave Friday. So either way, I'm just super, super excited. She's still kicking, doing good, my little girl, so I'm just so ready to just meet her and see what she looks like and just have a daughter. I mean, I don't know if you guys see anything a little different, but I finished her floral D, which I'm so excited about, because I was like, I still, you know, need to get a canopy and get, like, her crib skirt and her little bumper, but I mean, she's going to be, you can't see it, but her bassinet's right here, but she's going to be sleeping in her bassinet for, like, the first 2.5 months anyway, so I wasn't, like, freaking out about it, because we can always add it. It's more so, like, when we do the nursery tour, but I did want that done, and you guys can see a little bit of it, and I'll go into more detail about it for the nursery tour, but I made that, and I was so proud of it, because that was, like, the little DIY project that I did, and I saw Raven Elise do it, which I think I had mentioned before, and I'm just so, excuse my phone, I'm so proud about it. I'm just so excited how it looks, and it makes you feel good, like, everything's coming too, and we just have a little nursery. I'm so excited. I probably sound like I'm just like, but I am, you guys. I'm on cloud 9. I'm really, really excited. Everything is we're almost there. You know, for the first time I'm really like relishing and everything, because like I said, even though I was excited, I'd still be kind of on edge because of everything that happened with my son. But I'm like, no, don't think like that. Enjoy these moments and trust in God. So that is what I'm doing. So now, after all that, I'm going to get to Baby Center, because as you guys know, I always read to you Baby Center and what it says for this week. Alright, so we're going to start with how your baby's growing. Alright, your baby is full term this week and waiting to greet the world. She continues to build a layer of fat to help control her body temperature at birth. But it's likely she already measures about 20 inches and weighs a bit over 7 pounds. Okay. About the size of a mini watermelon, which I don't know if you guys can see. But now this looks more accurate than all the other stuff it's been saying. It says boys tend to be slightly heavier than girls. The outer layers of her skin are sloughing off as new skin forms underneath. So that's pretty much all it says for your baby. And then there's a couple of little dots that you can tap on the baby. And the first one says your baby's outer skin cells are sloughing off as new skin forms underneath, which it said in the details. And then it says your baby's lungs are fully mature now. So that's just super exciting. Like, it always just feels good to hear that everything's okay, you know, and that, if you're in the labor right now, like, you'll be good. Like, because that's like always a big worry when you're pregnant. So now I'm going to do how your life's changing. At each of your now weekly visits, your doctor or midwife will do an abdominal exam to check your baby's growth and position. She might also do an internal exam to see whether your cervix has started ripening, softening, effacing, which is thinning out, and dilating, which is opening. But even armed with this information, there's still no way for your healthcare provider to predict exactly when your baby is coming. If you go past your due date, your provider will schedule you for a fetal testing, so it says usually an ultrasound in parentheses, after 40 weeks to ensure that it's safe to continue your pregnancy. If you don't go into labor on your own, most healthcare providers will induce labor when you're between 1 and 2 weeks overdue or sooner if there's an indication that the risk of waiting is greater than the risk of delivering your baby without further delay. While you're waiting, it is important to continue to pay attention to your baby's movements and let your doctor or midwife know right away if they seem to decrease. Your baby should remain active right up to delivery, and a noticeable slowdown in activity could be a sign of a problem. Also, call if you think your water may have broken. Sometimes there's a big gush of fluid, but sometimes there's only a small gush or a slow leak. Don't try to make the diagnosis yourself. Call even if you only suspect to have a leak. If your water breaks but contractions don't start on their own, you'll be induced. Which, my water actually never broke for any of mine. And it's like, I want it to break so bad. And even though we're like literally like 2 days until, like, even if we go in the day of my cesarean, I would just love, like, if my water just broke on its own. So I could be like, oh, my water broke. Because a lot of people think it's super common. And it's not. I mean, like, there obviously, with all the amount of pregnant women here, there's a lot of women it happens to. But there's a lot that it doesn't. You usually get, like, induced, or it just, it doesn't, or it like breaks like later, like once you're already in the hospital. But and even then, like, not everyone has that big old gush like they do in the movies, where every single person in the movies water broke. That's why I love Jane the Virgin, because I don't think her water even broke in the show. I think she was just having contractions that were getting bad. She had to get to the hospital. So, but yeah, not everybody's water breaks, and it's not always a big gush. Sometimes it is a trickle or a leak, in your amniotic fluid bag. So that pretty much sums up the 39 weeks on Baby Center. It's just saying that your baby is ready now, considered full term. You're kind of just playing the waiting game, which I am. I'm playing the waiting game, but there's some nice events happening that are helping speeding it up for me. And the boys are just so excited. They're so ready. The last thing Daddy and I need to do is go get, a little gift for each of them from Sissy, because that's what we did with my oldest. Because that's what we did for my oldest, and he absolutely loved it. It was so funny. Excuse me. He came to meet his brother, and he was like, hi, all excited to see him. But he's like, where's my gift? Because he accidentally saw it, and I was like, dang it. And it's a little, and it was a little Captain Hook gift. It looked like a little treasure chest, and it had a hook that he still has, a toy hook, and it had the little Jake and the Neverland Pirates sword, and it had a little telescope in it, and he was so excited about it, and it just cracked me up because he was wearing it like the whole time, and he was still looking at his brother. He'd still hold his brother, but it was about that gift. So it's going to be interesting because I'm trying to figure out what we should get for my youngest. But he loves anything Batman or Power Ranger. And he has a lot of Batman Power Ranger stuff already. So I don't know what we're going to get him. But maybe we'll get him like a plush size Batman or something like that. Like my oldest, something with arts and crafts or another thing of letters. He loves letters. He loves spelling and doing letters. So we'll probably go do that, and we need to go do that soon. So we'll probably go do that today because I definitely don't feel like going to do it on Sunday. But yeah, guys, I know that was quick and short, but that is it. I am just on cloud 9, beyond excited. We are so excited. I'm so grateful to be able to celebrate another year of marriage. It's just, we've gone through so much in the last year alone, which is just crazy. And so it's such a blessing to just be here and celebrate marriage. And then we get to celebrate our baby girl on Monday, God willing. I'm just praying that everything is just great, you know, just goes perfect and smoothly. My best friend, she's so funny. She's literally calling me every day like, how are you doing? And, you know, we're talking every day. I mean, we talk a lot anyway, but it's nice to literally like talk like it's the, you know, it's the final countdown. Too much? I don't know. I'm excited. So I just wanted to thank you guys so much for being on this journey with me and just allowing me to share this with you. I'm so excited because when I actually start making these go public, she'll already be here, and I'll be excited just so you guys watch them, and then I'll be able to do like, you know, like a 1 month update, because I think I'll wait because I want you guys to be able to see the vlogs and the labor and delivery, and then I'll do like 1 month update, and we'll, you know, be caught back up. Because like I said too, there's not going to be any pictures or really or anything of her. So just her hand and stuff. So by the time you guys see the labor and delivery video and you actually do see her, by then we will have shared stuff. So I'm just super excited. Thank you guys so much. I hope that you enjoyed this series. And we'll see you at the labor and delivery, baby. Oh my God. Duh. I have to show my belly. I knew there was something. This is the last belly shot. Well, you may see a belly shot in labor and delivery, I don't know, but here we are. Here's Missy Pooh. And don't worry, at labor and delivery we'll make sure to announce her name so that you guys will finally know it. So this is my left side, and she's dropped a little bit. Hers getting big, girl. And this is the front. I don't know if you guys can see. There you go. I'll stand up so you can see. I don't think it's changed that much from last week. I mean, I definitely feel more pressure down here, but I think that's about it. I tried to do a really good one so you guys can really see what's going on. And there's the right side. Yay! Okay, guys. Well, that's it. And there we go. I made sure to do the belly shot. I was like, if I forget my belly shot for my last video, that would suck. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my vlog channel, as well as my main channel, CosmoDiva47. Hit the notification bell for both so that you know when I post videos, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.